It was a dark and stormy night when Alex, an aspiring paranormal investigator, walked into the old library. The building had stood for over 100 years, and rumors of its hauntings had spread like wildfire. People whispered of ghostly apparitions, books flying off shelves, and strange voices echoing through the empty halls. Alex, eager to make a name for themselves, was determined to catch something on camera. Armed with a flashlight, a camera, and a notepad full of ghost hunting techniques, Alex ventured deep into the library's musty depths. The air was thick with dust, and the only sound was the faint creaking of old wooden floors beneath Alex's feet. Every so often, the wind howled outside, making the windows rattle like a drum. "All right, ghosts," Alex muttered under their breath. "Let's see what you've got." Suddenly, a loud bang echoed through the library, followed by the soft sound of pages flipping. Alex's heart raced. This was it. They had to be ready. They turned on the camera and started recording, creeping toward the source of the noise. As they approached the corner of the library, a cold breeze swept by, sending a shiver down Alex's spine. A book flew off the shelf with a thud, and Alex jumped back in shock. "Did you hear that?" Alex whispered into the camera. The footage caught the book hovering in mid-air before it crashed back to the floor. A chill ran up Alex's spine, but they were more excited than scared now. The ghosts were real! They were actually capturing evidence! "Okay, this is getting good. Let's move deeper," Alex said, moving toward the old reading room at the back of the library. When Alex stepped into the room, the door slammed shut behind them. The air grew colder and the lights flickered. A deep voice echoed through the room. "Leave this place or else." Alex froze. The voice sounded so real. The suspense was unbearable. They spun around, aiming the camera at the shadows in the corners. Then a loud sneeze broke the tension. Achoo! Alex turned in surprise and saw the librarian, Mrs. Williams, standing in the doorway with a box of tissues in her hands. "You scared me half to death!" Alex gasped, still holding the camera, unsure whether to laugh or scream. "I'm sorry, dear, but this is a library. You're not supposed to disturb the books," she said, wiping her nose. "And honestly, I don't know what's with the haunting rumors. It's just allergies." "Wait, what?" Alex blinked, confused. "But the books! The flying books! The voice!" Mrs. Williams chuckled. "Yeah, I've been sneezing a lot lately. Every time I sneeze, the books shift. And the old library doors? They're temperamental. I've been trying to fix them for years." Alex stared at her, then looked down at the camera. It was all her sneeze-induced chaos this whole time. "Well, this is awkward," Alex said, turning off the camera. Mrs. Williams gave a knowing smile. "Don't worry, dear. Happens all the time." As Alex left the library, they checked the footage. The camera caught the ghostly voice, but it was muffled by the sound of a very loud, very real sneeze. The end.